Boopity boop boop.
What's good?
What? Boopity boop boop. It's your boy
Boo.
GDQ.
It's your boy, Real Walter Ford.
And this is the activated podcast for the day. Possibly. Someone might hop in, but we here, baby. It's just me and Walter.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Mac 230. He has some uh let's just say he's preoccupied. He had some plans. And next episode he'll be able to update everybody on what's going on.
Yeah, and Busy might hop in if she can, and while we're doing this, if not, it's just me and Walter, baby. We here. We
Yeah.
done this before. There's been a me and Walter episode before. One other one this is number 2 in history, so y'all are in for a treat.
Yeah, I know, right? Okay. So yeah, man, happy Sunday. Glad to see y'all. Shout out to everybody that walked for Breonna Taylor yesterday. You know, it marked a year.
Yeah,
Um, since the tragic situation, everybody know. I don't want to get too much into detail. Let's just say it's a great day to arrest the cops that murdered Breonna Taylor. Um, but shout out to all the people that showed solidarity and came out. Um, it was it was what marches kind of all around the country. Q,
everywhere.
you went to the one here. I didn't get to. I unfortunately couldn't go. Had to work. How was it here though?
Oh, it was good. Yeah. That was, I mean, it's the most I've seen at an event. Actually, probably but since PB there was a lot, and then actually since the other Breonna Taylor event in September when they decided they weren't going to charge the murderers besides the one guy with wonton indictment.
Wonton, yeah,
So yeah, we
that's
already
what's
know
up.
the whole story. Yeah, charged with the bullets that missed, but
Yeah,
yeah, it was really nice. It was a really good event. There was a lot of people that came out. Mm, Everybody was wearing purple. There was a lot of solidarity. A lot of women, a lot of black women were there. It was crazy. It
yeah,
was a
that's what's
really good
up.
event. And
No,
then
no police.
no bullies, no cops, which is good. Nothing really bad happened. Yeah, it was a good event. Run for Brianna actually started in San Diego. Run for Brianna, they had started. I think they had started in June. Me and Walter were talking about what date, but we should have hammered it. But yeah, they started in June, and they were supposed to do it every. They were doing it every day, and then every day's real hard, obviously. So
Yeah, so
they
turn
were
to
doing it.
Saturdays,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, every weekend, and they've been doing it every weekend since then. And every country, or not every, a bunch of cities in the country followed suit. They partnered with them, um, and yeah, a lot of cities are doing the same thing every weekend actually.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
So that's what's up, man. I mean, it's just what's up that it's like a movement, like, and we're seeing like the residue of the whole summer.
well, I think it's yeah, it's I still, even though it phased out, I still consider it part of the same thing. But
I agree. I agree. I think it's on the same train because I think as long as we still in the pandemic, it's still kind of like
well,
got a little extra rev to it. You know what I'm saying? Like got a little extra power to it.
and I
Like
mean, like, people haven't stopped. Like, as much as the news wants to act like people have stopped, a bunch of people have like created groups in their city to like feed the houseless. You know what I mean? Like a whole bunch of mutual aid groups, or there's like
laws
smaller,
get changed and shit. Yeah,
yeah, but more dedicated people out there trying to, you know what I mean?
make
Make
change. I know what you're saying. Yeah. It's more people.
It's not a fad. What I'm saying is
Yeah,
if these people
yeah.
went
It's
out
not a trend.
yesterday, yeah, I
It's not a
mean,
trend.
more people came out yesterday than across the country than normal, but there's still quite a bit of people that are very dedicated.
Exactly.
And
To the struggle, fight the power.
yeah, and I
Shout out to
mean, you
Judas
need
and the
that.
Black Messiah if y'all ain't seen that movie fire. Yeah.
Yeah,
But yeah, so boom. Um
but
and then
yeah,
in San Diego, that little boy got the gun pointed at him.
yeah. So the story is that um The story is SDPD says a man and his child were speeding and evading police or not yielding to emergency sirens right away, and pointed a gun at a child. What happened was San Diego Ville originally posted a picture, a still of a video of the cop pointing the weapon at the child, and it started going crazy. That was actually like right after it happened, so it was the same day. And then they like wrote a little article, and then the next day, like it had been going viral on Twitter, like
Super viral.
everywhere,
It was super viral.
and we didn't post it. And then the next morning is when, after it happened, is when we had posted it, and then it started. Our followers are not San Diegoville's followers. Our followers is nationwide people who are angry
Mm-hmm.
at police, and so the they did not like it, and it started actually getting a lot of traction on our page. And then I had saw the video. I posted the video on our Twitter. That started catching traction, and then the police that day, like 8 hours later, they said they released the body cam footage to prevent or stop the spread of misinformation. The mayor swears that he was the one who had released it, or allowed the release so that we could hear the truth. And SDPD said at no time was the gun pointed at the child. When
And then it's a video of them, and he like, "Hey man, can you stop pointing the gun at the
Well,
kid?"
he gets out, and the first thing he says is, "Hey, my son's in the car." Not even like anything else. That's the first thing he tells them is like, "Hey, my son's in the car." And he's at gunpoint saying, "My son's in the car." And he tells him multiple times. He tells him like 3 times, 4 times before the kid gets out of the car. And like, "Hey, my kid's in the car." And one of the there was 2 cops that had guns pointed at them, and one of the cops took them away when the father had come back,
Mm-hmm.
and one cop was still pointing the gun. The kid gets out. They definitely were pointing the gun at him. You can see the line of sight. And then it was only for a couple seconds where it was directly at him, but it was still in the direction at him for like 10 seconds. You can count it on the body
Exactly.
cam
Exactly.
footage.
And why would the dude tell you to put your gun down? Because he a kid. If you're not pointing your gun at him, you see what I'm saying? Like, come on, like that don't even make no sense.
And yeah, and so they tried to like console him after, and you had one cop go up there, "Hey buddy, you know why we stopped you, right?
You know,
You know
you
why
know
we
why
had
we
to pull
stopped your
all those
dad?
guns on you." He literally said that to that fucking
Yeah, he was
kid.
like, we had to. We didn't. We don't know you. We don't know your dad. So that's why we had to do the guns and everything. Like, he pretty much was like, y'all black, so
Well, and
we got.
he was trying to get info out of him too, like, "Oh, well, trying to make him admit that they were speeding. Oh, was your dad going really fast?" And then the kid says nothing. The kid doesn't say
Yeah,
anything. I don't know if he shook his head because it's blurred out. And
yeah,
then the cop goes, "Oh yeah, yeah, yeah," acting like the kid had said yes, like putting words in the fucking kid's mouth.
yeah,
The kid's like crying. His fucking dad's in cuffs and shit. He's At the time everybody thought he was 8 because the dad said, "Oh, he's 8 years old." He just turned 8 like a month or 9 a month ago, so he's 9. So it's a fucking 9-year-old sitting there crying. Like,
exactly. Like, can you go ask? Yeah, man. Yeah. It's crazy how like these be kids, fam. Like dead ass kids, and they be put in these situations where they gotta like be make adult type decisions. You know what
well,
I'm saying? Like,
I don't want to go off the topic of San Diego because there's a couple things with the video, but yeah, the kid stuff is ridiculous. Did you see a week before with Rochester with them ripping or messing with the woman and freaking
yeah,
and with the kid in her freaking hands, bro? And
yep.
it was security cam footage like ripping the kid away, and then
And they was like, stop grabbing your child. Stop reaching for
w-
your child.
well, I didn't see any audio with that one, but I know like
Oh
two
no,
days
they
ago.
got the body cam footage, man. I said the body cam footage. They got the
Um,
yeah, they got that. I mean, you can't see the whole. You don't see the. I didn't see the security where you see the child getting ripped. You just see him kind of tussling with her, and like yeah, and it was like she was like, I didn't steal nothing. It's like, nope, it's a wrap.
That's right. Yeah, they had accused her of stealing too, and she hadn't. That's so fucking wrong. That's so wrong.
Yeah.
And then the same thing with the NYPD cops. Was it yesterday or the day before? There was that video going around of, I think it was like a Jamaican family, and they were ripping the kid out and like beating the family and the grandma and like,
I didn't see that. I got to see that one. Dang, this the first time you seen the video before me.
and the police is like, yeah, don't be so fucking stupid. Like, you know what I mean? In their New York accent. It's like,
God
bro.
dang.
Yeah, it with the kid. So they stole the kid and then told him like, "Oh, you're so fucking stupid if you wouldn't have done that." Blah 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 blah. And they had like ripped him out of the car and everything. It's wild. And to me, it's just like that's really not different from anything that's happened. Because like that's, I mean, getting your kid ripped out of your hands by police is like got to be one of the scariest things in the freaking
Oh,
world.
no, 100%, 100%, 100,000%. G, or having them point a gun at your kid. Same, you know what I'm saying? Same thing. So, yeah,
And
yeah.
yeah, and I well, the problem with the San Diego stuff too is like the media. The media has been like real bad. I mean,
Well,
that
you said it the best, bro. When you said they just take whatever the police say and use it as fact. You know, which
there's
is interesting.
no dispatch call of him calling in him speeding. There's no dispatch call of him saying he's evading and he needs to make it a high risk stop. There's no footage of him speeding in there. Even though he admitted he was speeding, the father did, like, because he said that the son had to pee or something like that. That's what his lawyer said. His lawyer went on Instagram the other day. Um, there's no footage of it. There's no proof he was speeding. There's no proof he was evading. There's no dispatch called. The footage starts right with the freaking guy, the cop pointing the gun at the car, telling the father to come out. Like, that's some horse shit. You cannot say, and everybody's saying, oh, well, initially he was speeding. And so, and it doesn't make it right, but that's what it does is it just changes, it flips the
It changed the
narrative.
narrative. Yeah. Hey, you said it. We both said it at the same time.
And then
Yeah.
next thing you know, everywhere's repeating this, that, oh, well, the cop said that. Police say that video shows the cop wasn't pointed at the kid, and initially he was speeding and evading us. And everybody, that's it. Well, now it just, besides people that know, you know what I mean, know how
No, it's a
police are.
bullshit. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he was speeding. Like, who cares if he was speeding anyway? 70 and a 45 is not enough to be pulled out at gunpoint. Like,
Like, yeah, it's a wrap. Or point a gun at my kid. Even if I was speeding. Even if you point a gun at me.
well,
You
and
know?
there's something in that dispatch audio or before they don't want you to see or
Oh
hear.
yeah, no, they definitely said nigga or something.
Yeah,
They said they did something.
exactly.
Or they was like, oh, we got him, or here's the dude, or you know what I'm saying? They
Yeah,
said
he
something
looking
along the line.
suspicious or something like that.
Yeah,
That's what,
yeah, something like that.
because otherwise it would make it seem even more unjustified if they released the BS of before. There's no way there wasn't something going on before that they don't want people to see.
Oh yeah, 100%. That's why you only get half of the truth, half the video.
And
Usually you get the video with them in the car. You know what I'm saying? It start with them in the car. Yeah.
dash
So
cam, even if the motorcycle doesn't have a dash cam, all body cam footage, I think with SDPD, freaking when they hit it, it back records 2 minutes of video with no audio. So where's the whole 2 minutes before him? You hear the audio right away.
yeah,
Where's the 2 minutes before? Where's the body cam footage of anybody else rolling up? It's all just starting there. Like, it makes no sense to me.
it's in the mayor's office, right where he released. It's where he released it. He like, all right, I'm gonna take this part. Y'all put this. It's real life, bro. Real life.
Well,
So
and luckily everybody's kind of been seeing through it.
yeah, yeah. So prayers. Thank God nobody got hurt. Everybody good. The kids shaking up, but you know. but he's traumatized. Well, good thing he's not physically hurt. You know what I'm saying? But that's still traumatizing. Um, Super traumatizing. Hold on, real quick. I want to look at something real quick.
I mean, it's just so crazy to just be lied to like no, it didn't happen. Oh man,
Just to your face, bro.
I
Like,
can believe it, but damn.
just right to your face.
And
Oh, that's crazy. Dia Hughley posted the video just now.
which one in San
The
Diego?
video of a kid.
Oh yeah, it's gonna take a while, but that thing's gonna go everywhere.
Yeah, I'm looking for the name of the father that got shot in front of his lawn that was having a mental health crisis, and they called the mental health professional. They brought the police.
Was that recently?
It was a month ago, like, and I cannot find it. But I just wanted to bring that back up because here it is right here.
Oh yeah, he did post
Pat,
it about an
Patrick
hour
Warren,
ago.
Patrick Warren, of Killeen, Texas. A month ago, he was having a mental health situation, and they called a mental health expert to come out. The first day he did, and then they helped him. Then the next day they called him, and then the police came, and then the dude came in the house. They asked him to leave. He walked outside, then he walked back inside, and then the dude, the Warren, he was pretty much telling him to leave his house, having a mental episode, and then he shot him in front of his lawn, in front of his family. After they was like, "Don't shoot him," and nothing has happened at all. Like they ain't even the dudes haven't gotten the police haven't gotten in trouble. The department haven't got back with the people. Nothing's happened. So, and it's been a whole month. So yeah. So I just wanted to say that. So we want to keep that going. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to let that get swept under the rug from everything else.
And I mean, people have that's what I mean is this is exactly the stuff they didn't want to happen. It's just like you get enough people to like watch cops on streets and like you get enough people to freaking be tired of that and you know what I mean, stay on them, give me my freaking public records requests and
Yeah,
like a lot of articles about how these people are doing it. Corporate media has taken a back seat. Now it's all these like smaller journalists just like putting people on blast and putting stuff on
exactly.
videos, you know what I
Exactly.
mean, reposting these videos. Like these people aren't corporate media that's sharing this stuff and
It's
making it go
regular
viral.
people with cameras and
Exactly.
goals and investments and
And I mean, they hate that, and city councils hate that, and everybody hates that. DAs hate that. Everything, like,
because before they could control information, and now you can't control information.
yeah, it was way easier to control information, and I mean
But think
now,
about it, G. How did you get your information? The newspaper or the news on TV?
and it's not new. They've always been listening to police.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
It's not new. They've been repeating word for word what the police say.
Since the history of police, nigga, this has been. Oh man. Man. So yeah, I just wanted to say that though. We just want to keep prayers up. We don't want nobody to forget about that. Everybody getting their stimmies. Shout out to Big B getting people their stimmies.
Yes,
Yeah,
give
took a
me my
minute.
money. Took a minute. I want another one. Give me another round. Joe Biden. Joe Biden, give me more money.
I'm dead. I'm
Damn
just
it, Joe
yeah. I'm just
Biden.
like they made something shake.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm glad. Yeah, because that's gonna help a lot of people out, even if it's for a couple weeks. It's not a lot of
exactly.
money, but
It feel better than the zero
exactly.
that Trump is trying to get niggas.
Well, I
So
mean, he gave people money. I'm not
he
gonna
gave
lie.
niggas the first
I'm
round, but he slowed it
surprised
down
he
because he had
allowed
to put
them
his
to.
name on it.
He did sign the checks that went out to everybody, and
He
he
put his
made
name on it.
he
He
made
had to put
sure
his,
to put
he was like, all right, so we're gonna delay everybody money for a week or two, whatever the fuck.
so I could put my name on it. And granted, it was slower, but I mean, that's what I mean though, is he was the first person to do it. I would have never thought the government would have given us money. Like out of all the stuff, like
Oh no,
America's
no, I think they was gonna give us money, but just find a way to get it back. So I knew they was
well,
gonna do that. So they gotta give us money so they can get it from us. So,
yeah,
but I
a
just
lot of
didn't
the
think that it was gonna
unemployment is BS. Yeah.
yeah,
Well, it's
yeah.
our money anyway, so I mean, it's all tax money.
Come on, just son. Come on, son. These roads still got potholes. So on that note, I think we didn't cover a lot of good stuff this go
Yeah.
around.
Yeah, this is a good one. A good little
Um,
nice little dipper episode, just a
yeah.
little daddy.
Appreciate everybody. Make sure y'all stay tuned. We're gonna pray on that Breonna Taylor case.
And same with George Floyd. I know they've been seating jurors, and I've heard it's been bad. So,
Yep, I believe all that too. We've all seen what goes on. If you don't watch the trial of the Chicago Seven, then you'll see exactly what's going on. On that note, it's been your boy Walter.
it's your boy GDQ, and this is the Activated Podcast.
Ooh.